Okay, so we came from quite an interesting match between Real Madrid and Espanyol. So you clicked on the video, you know exactly why this is such an interesting match. We played without Mbappe. The thing about this video is we are actually gonna speak about Mbappe. I know, what a surprise that we are gonna speak about Mbappe, but it seems like my channel has become an Mbappe channel. That is not what I want to do. I don't want to just talk negatively about Mbappe. And not even just that, I just don't want to talk about him in every single video. But the situations in Real Madrid calls for it, and unfortunately I have to talk about him. Because people have been telling me for the longest time that I'm stupid, I don't know what I'm talking about, I don't know football, all these things. These people were saying Mbappe is not the problem, Vini is the problem, Bellingham's the problem. And I agree, there are a lot of problems. I'm not saying they are the problems, but there are a lot of problems. But to go and say that Mbappe isn't a problem, that's where you're wrong. Because if you guys didn't know, the reason why he didn't play against Espanyol is he's injured. He got injured, and to be fair, if you're injured, take your time out, recover, come back. You know, that is good. But the thing is, this is now the 5th time or like the 6th time that it has happened this season. He gets injured, like in such random moments. And then, you know what's so weird about him? He rushes his return from injury as well. And this is the way I personally see it. He gets injured and then he gets afraid that the team is gonna play too good without him. So he rushes his return, he comes back, ruins the whole football, gets injured again, same process, over and over and over. He gets injured, the team plays well without him, he gets scared, he returns quickly, he ruins the football, gets injured, and repeat. Same cycle, over and over and over. Because weirdly enough, isn't it crazy that we play good just as he is injured? Because I heard a lot of news reports, and apparently, like, from what Bellingham and Vini and some of the players were putting on their IG stories and all those things, it's very shady towards Mbappe. It's almost like they are trying to say sneakishly, he's the issue and he's the problem and he's the thing and the player that is ruining this team's attack. And this comes right after many of the players were actually very angry with Mbappe. Now I don't know how angry they are, but I'm just gonna say very angry because he got injured and he went to Italy for a holiday. This guy is acting like the season is over. Or he's acting like he just won the Champions League and now he's gonna take a break. Guys, if we were winning La Liga and he did this, I would understand. I would be like, get your rest. You did what you did. You did good for the team. You got us the league. Take your rest, go to Italy, do all these things. But we are not in any position to be even agreeing with his behavior. And this is what truly goes back to my previous video. He doesn't truly care. All of you Real Madridsters, you guys were true supporters. Guys, this guy is not the guy that you think he is. He doesn't love this club. And you know what is actually what makes it apparent, in my opinion, is the fact that he delayed joining Real Madrid. Because 2022, when he had Real Madrid's offer and he had PSG's offer, he went with the money and he went for PSG. That should have told us already he doesn't really care about Real Madrid. Yes, it's his dream club, but is it really his dream club? You have to actually ask the questions. But either way, I'm just talking now about him. Let's talk actually about how good this team played without him. Energetic, attacking football, playing as a team, running together. Guys, we played beautifully. We played like how we played when he was injured. And it's weird, he's injured now and we're playing again like that. We need to go without him. That's my honest opinion. We don't need him. We don't need him. The players know it. Even Arbeloa and Xabi Alonso know it, but they are and they were too scared to say it. This team don't need Mbappe. Guys, look at this type of attack. Look at this one. Can I first show you the one where he scored? I think this was the first goal. The two goals were quite similar, so I'm gonna get confused a bit. This was the first goal. Look at this 1-2 with Gonzalo. Look at this. He passes the ball to Gonzalo. Gonzalo taps it towards him and Vini scores. Beautiful. Now guys, put Mbappe in Gonzalo Garcia's position. Would he have tapped that ball to Vini Jr.? He wouldn't. He absolutely wouldn't. I don't care what you guys have to say. He wouldn't. He would try to make sure that he gets a good shot in. And he probably would have missed it. There's a difference between a team player in Gonzalo Garcia and a selfish player who just cares about his goals and his ambitions in Kylian Mbappe. So if Mbappe was on that pitch, that goal wouldn't even have happened. We now go on to the one where it was Jude Bellingham's excellence. I also don't think Mbappe would have done this. But Vini to Jude Bellingham with that beautiful flick. He did this also against Leipzig, I believe it was, or Salzburg last season. And Vini, this shot from Vini deserves a lot of credit. What an insane goal by Vini. So we win 2-0. Team played excellently. Like, I don't even know who to truly criticize in this match. Now with our Clasico coming up, I'm seeing reports about Mbappe possibly playing in our Clasico. And all I'm thinking is, sit back, relax, enjoy your trip to Italy, and he apparently has a new girlfriend. Go and enjoy Italy. Just enjoy your vacation, whatever it is, your holiday. Miss El Clasico. You can come back next season or in the World Cup, it doesn't matter. But El Clasico is a match I don't want to see this guy play in. I know he has a good record of scoring against Barca. I don't want to see him play against Barca. I want to see us play our best football, because if we play him and we lose, matter of fact, in general, if he plays or not, if we lose, Barca are winning that league on the pitch and showboating in front of the Real Madrid players, it's gonna be devastating. It's gonna be embarrassing, actually. And can I actually show you this clip that I saw? Actually, I saw it on Twitter. Guys, this is one of the best examples of why Mbappe doesn't fit the team. You can see in all of these clips, he is so out of position. He is running in other player spaces and he's wasting good opportunities by just bad positioning. Like I'm showing it here on the screen, it's actually incredible how the best player in the world has low IQ when it comes to his positioning on the pitch. Can we go on to just in general how some of the players played yesterday? I thought, and I'm going to show you his highlights here, Jude Bellingham was excellent. Jude Bellingham was next level. Passing was good. His creativity was even good in this match. Came out with shocking passes, good defending, good runs. This guy is such a perfect player. And to all of you guys that have ever said that he's the problem or he's a bad player, shame on you, because he's actually a very good player. He's one of the best. And I know some of you guys who are the Gula fans, I'm also a Gula fan, but you can't prop up Gula and then bash Bellingham. The two of them can both play in the same midfield, and it's like, I can't see how Bellingham is as bad as some of you guys, not even Gula fans, but just Bellingham haters in general. I don't see how you can hate on this guy because he's so talented. There's also something that is not gonna go past me, don't worry guys. Alvaro Carreras, and apparently what he did there on the screen, he did like a little laugh almost when he wasn't subbed on, and this was like early in the match, 17th minute I believe. They were putting Fran Garcia on instead of him for Ferland Mendy. Guys, I don't like this bad attitudes from the players. This is not how Real Madrid was in 2022. 2022 is the best example. We were a team. Okay, you had Gareth Bale, them who also did that. But it's like, let's go to 2024. Go to 2024. There was no such thing. The players were all happy. Even Madrid, who wasn't getting much game time. Guys, that was a team. No egos. Just pure good football. This is what we have now with Carreras doing that. Danny Carvalho also. I understand Carvalho. He criticizes the players. He's angry that Trent plays over him. And I understand him. But also reacting that way, at the end of the day, I don't know the full story. I can't speak on why he acts the way he acts. But I just don't like players who are very combative towards the managers, complain a lot and show it on the screens. I personally don't like it. But that is just my opinion. And then the last thing I want to talk about is Hendrik. This guy is performing by Lyon. He's going to return next season, and apparently from what I've been reading on the news reports, he's going to be a big player next season and he's going to be playing right wing. He's going to play right wing, Mbappe striker, Vinny left wing. And I think it could be good. Listen, if Mbappe knows how to play as a striker, it could work. Hendrik is cooking on the right wing. He plays right wing every match for Lyon. His skills are incredible. And it's so incredible that I always question, why did we never try and play him at right wing? Like Xabi played him there for a few minutes. He cooked and then never saw the pitch again. But if you enjoyed, smash like, subscribe, turn on notifications. Peace out.